Hey friends, I want to share something that's been helpful to me. I remembered this week a story of a man who decided to sign up for an Outward Bound program. Outward Bound is a program that builds confidence through outdoor adventures. And so he goes, and in the middle of the week, one of the instructors backs him up against the edge of a 110-foot high cliff, ties a thin rope on him, gives him some rappelling gear and some very basic instructions, and tells him to rappel down. So he starts out, but about 4 feet down, he just slams into the ledge with bone-jarring force, and it scares him and it hurts him. And now he's just hugging the cliff face, and they're yelling instructions at him. The only way it works is for you to really lean back against the rope, so you're almost at a 90-degree angle against the edge of the cliff, and your back is to the ground, and your weight is on the rope, and his problem is all of his primal instincts are telling him to just hug the cliff, and that way if something happens, he could claw at something and break his fall and save himself. So he kept trying to do that. But whenever he would inch down and come to any irregularity or ledge, he would swing into the rock face again, and he's just getting beat up, and he got scared, and he got stuck again and hung there halfway down, suspended for a really long time. And the instructor said, I think it's time that you learn the motto of Outward Bound, which is, if you can't get out of it, get into it. If you can't get out of it, get into it, she said. And he realized there really wasn't anything else to do. There was no way he was going to get out of his situation unless he got his head and his heart into it and leaned back and put all of his weight on the rope and trusted it and the instructions they were giving him. So he did that, and it worked. He got down, and he learned, and he grew, and he was thankful. And I know that in this present situation, it's no small thing, but there's a sense in which the reality is you can't get out of it. You can't make it go away, and you can't know what remains uncertain for us all about how this is going to play out. What does it mean to actually decide that since I can't get out of this, I'm going to get into it? Philippians 4, verses 6 and 7, the verse I've been sharing with you, says, be anxious for nothing, but in everything with prayer and supplication, let your requests be made known unto God. And the peace of God that surpasses all understanding will guard your hearts and minds through Christ Jesus. So I think the kind of spiritual jujitsu, the idea that if you can't get out of it, get into it, what it means in this present situation is to get into it, not in the sense that you relish the uncertainties or the discomfort, but that you want to learn everything you can during this time. You want to let it reveal the inadequacies of your faith, and you want to take all of those unruly anxieties in your heart and mind and life and fashion them into prayers that you lift to God with thanksgiving, so that you use this time to allow your faith to grow even more beautiful, richer, and pure as you lean all your weight on God, as He's so lovingly revealed to you in Jesus and in the gospel. You can't get out of it, so get into it and get out of it what you can get out of it by letting it drive you deeper into your walk with God and your faith. I look forward to seeing you, and I hope it won't be long. Until then, grace and peace to you.